The platform where we speak truth to power. I want you to look around me. Good evening, good evening. This is a broadcast. It's a warm evening here in the UK. I might do some of the broadcasts here. Probably going to spend 15 minutes. What I want you to look at, I want you to look at what's around here. I want you to look at this. Look around you. Look. I'll turn around to the phone. Just look. I will flip the camera around. I'll just do this. I want to just see. Look, see. There are people around me. I'm staying away from everybody. They're playing cricket. We got cricket there. They're playing. They've been playing cricket today. They got the scores. People are drinking beer. It's in the evening. I want to know: do you get this in your one Nigeria? And will you get this in your one Nigeria? Hmm? Will you? I'm sitting on my wheelchair. I've been out again, going on the wheelchair, sitting down. I just wanted to come out and get something to eat. What I'm trying to do is to show you what can be. I'm showing you what can be. Let me flip the camera around. You see, I see in front of me here, you see, there are people, there's the groundsmen, they're painting, they played cricket earlier. That's the cricket score over there. That's people sitting down. That's evening, Ekalembe Ekale. That is the kind of society we want to bring when we're talking about Yoruba Nation. When we are talking about Yoruba Nation, when we're talking about Yoruba Nation, we are telling you that this is the kind of environment we want you to be in. Good evening. I am very disappointed in the lady that made herself the ambassador for Miyetti Allah. That is a publicity stunt. She will be no such thing. If they valued our women, how come they are treating Lady K like the way they're treating her? How come they haven't released her? And she has the guts to come out and say she supports Miyetti Allah. This woman has the guts to come out and say she supports Miyetti Allah. She's their ambassador. Shame on her. Before she does that, has she ignored what happened to Lady K? Lady K is not able to move around or do anything. Please share this broadcast. I may be here for half an hour. I may be here for more. Please share it to those who you feel can listen to this message. The lady that's been made the ambassador for Miyetti Allah, who was parading herself, she has no shame because she is not even thinking about Lady K. She forgets that the treatment that Lady K gets is getting right now is waiting for her also. But look around. I'm telling you, just look around. Look at the surroundings. Look at that. Just look. See? I just want you to just take this in. I want you all to take that in. Because when we talk about that Nigeria is not working, this is what we mean. We don't take any pleasure. We don't take any pleasure in saying Nigeria is not working. We don't take any pleasure. What we are saying to you is that it is time for us to go for Yoruba Nation. Today, I found out some more information about our land called Yoruba Nation. There are so many things I'll be bringing to your attention, to places for us to go, tourist destinations that is simply not being promoted by the contraption called Nigeria. And one more thing I want to add. Please share this broadcast. Share this broadcast. One more thing I want you all to always remember. The Fulanis are from Futajalon. They are not part of that contraption. They need to be sent back to Futajalon. If they want to create their Nigeria, now we don't even want them around us. They can go and create the Nigerian Emirate in Futajalon. That's where the Fulanis come from. Their great-grandfather, or that they like to talk about, Usman Danfodio, comes from there. His parentage is from there. We must send them back there. This is not something that one person can do alone. It is something that we must collectively do ourselves. We have to collectively send them back. We must collectively send them back. Just look around here. Look. Just look. I'm telling you how comfortable. This is the kind of life I want to see for you as a citizen in Yoruba Nation. This is the kind of life I want for you. Look at me here. That's what I want you to enjoy, to experience, to feel safe. How many of you feel safe right now in contraption Nigeria? Simple question. Please share this broadcast. Let's make sure, can we get to 10 people? 20? 30? Can we do that? Share it, please. How many of you feel safe in Contraption Nigeria now? How many? How many people feel safe? I don't take a pleasure in coming here to talk about this, but I'm trying to make a point here. The point being made here is that we can do much better outside of Contraption Nigeria, standing alone as Yoruba Nation, Biafra, and Middle Belt. The Hausas, Arewas can do as they please, but we don't even want. What we should be doing is anytime we catch any Fulani terrorists now, we should send them to Fujajalon. We shouldn't be speaking because we know that the federal government of Nigeria is going to simply release them. They don't know, the federal government is unaware. Let me say this again. The federal government of Nigeria is unaware of Fulani terrorists. That's what they tell us, coming in and killing us. So when we catch them, we know now that when we catch them, the government releases them to come back and kill again. Why don't we begin to organize among ourselves to send them all the way back to Futajalon? That's what we need to be doing. We need to come up together with a plan to send them back to Futajalon. Because as far as we're concerned, every Fulani man that comes into that Yoruba land, killing, they don't deserve to be part of us. Any Fulani man killing in Yoruba land, we do not need to put him in the hands of the authorities anymore. The authorities are protecting the killers. The authorities, that's why you saw Gumi having the bravado to come into Boho town and say we are opening Muslim schools. And they are killing us in our land. We should, as a matter of urgency, as Yorubas, as Biafrans, as Middle Belt, begin to work a plan. Anytime, since the government says they don't have control of the Fulani terrorists, the Boko Haram, we catch them. We protect our places, and if we are in our land, we don't bother give them to the government. We organize we get them on the trip back to Futajalon, because that's where they belong. They don't belong to us anywhere. They don't belong to us to belong to on our land, particularly as they are killers. They kill, and kill. It is now a killing spree. They go into towns, they abduct, they rape, they kill, and the government is always unaware. But the same government who is unaware is protecting them, is protecting killers. So there is no point. And if we go and hand them back to the government, what will simply happen is the Fulani government will let go of Fulanis because they are both Fulanis and they are working together. We need to be very, very aware of this. The Fulani government is the one who is pretending that, oh, we don't know, we were not aware that the Fulani terrorists are in your forest. Since they are not aware, and time and again, they have not, every time we handed them to the police, they are let go and they do more killings. This time, we deal with them in the way we see fit. I'm not going to say more than that. And then those that we can send back to Futajalon, let's send them back. Let's send them back there. Because our government will not protect our lives. The One Nigeria does not include protecting southern lives. The One Nigeria that the Fulanis envisage and are carrying out does not include protecting the lives of southerners. I want you to see what this is happening. Look at that. This is the guy who's mowing, is mowing the lawn, he's making the ground good for the cricketers, and tomorrow they're keeping it going. This is what you want. You want this kind of environment for your family and friends. You want this type of, just look at this. You want this type of environment where people are sitting down, they are enjoying themselves, they feel safe. I want to ask you again. I'm just showing you. I want to ask you again. Do you feel safe in Contraption Nigeria? Those of you talking about One Nigeria, and if you're a southerner, do you feel safe? And I want you to prove how safe you feel to me. If you feel safe in Contraption Nigeria, particularly those of you who are rich, please walk around without any security guard around you. Please, those of you who are rich, if you feel safe, please leave your security at home and walk around to prove to us that the one Nigeria that you are trying to impose on the citizens are safe. We urge you to demonstrate that. I'm talking about pastors, I'm talking about imams, I'm talking about politicians, I'm talking about businessmen, I'm talking about those who have imposed, politicians and all of these people who are working with the Fulanis. If you feel safe in contraption Nigeria, particularly in Lagos, Ogun, Oyo, Ondo, Ekiti, Osun, Kogi, Kwara, if you feel safe, please leave your security at home and walk around and film it. Leave your security, all of the GOs, all the daddy GOs. This is a message for you. All of you pastors that are telling us to believe in one Nigeria. If you feel safe, please leave your security at home. Don't have any army. Don't have any police next to you. Prove to us that you believe in that one Nigeria and express that belief by walking confidently around right now. From here, post the video. Do a live video with you leaving your security at home. Leave all your security men at home. Because you are trying to impose on the people, you're telling us to believe in one Nigeria. And our people are being killed. And we are telling you they are being killed. But because you have your security, you are not experiencing what people are experiencing daily. You are not. So we are asking you to, since you are trying to impose it, since you are telling us to pray for one Nigeria, all you pastors, and I leave no one out, all the pastors, all the imams that keep telling us to go and support one Nigeria, if you feel safe, leave your security. Don't walk around with security the whole day. Without any security, walk around and let us see that how safe it is. You demonstrate it to us. You demonstrate the safety that and the reason why you support one Nigeria. Walk around at night when there is no light, because there is no light. Don't switch on your generator. You know, go and leave. Go to the community and spend a week in the community with no light, with no electricity, with no water, with no bridges. And prove to us that one Nigeria is something we should support. Go and prove it to us. Because everything you're doing to this point is telling people lies. You're lining your pocket with money, and you are watching your fellow Southerners oppressed by Fulanis, and you say nothing. So to all the daddy GOs, all of them, I leave no one out. All of them, all of the daddy GOs, Oyedepo, Adeboye, Orishetafo, all of them, Sulaiman, all of them. If you believe in that one Nigeria so much, prove it to us. Don't walk around with your security. Leave it at home. Spend the whole day. Leave no security. Walk among the people. You're the ones who are talking to us about Jesus Christ walking among his own people, walking among the people, among the poor, and nothing wrong. In that story, and for me, it's a story. I don't buy any of it, but that's just me. I don't buy any of it. I buy zero. It's a way to hoodwink your mind. But anyway, let's put that to one side. But that story, you believe that story. That's more important. Now, we want you, because if you talk about the Bible, you will call how many of you can walk around among the people that you preach to, who are giving you the money to build your huge churches? How many of you can walk around safely? How many of you, without your security, how many of you? Tell me, how many of you can walk around safely? How many? And we're not talking about the security that will stand 2 steps behind, though. We are saying leave them at home completely. Leave them at home completely. Do not walk around with them. Prove to us that you believe in one Nigeria by doing that. Because if you cannot do that, if you are walking around with your security, then what you are really telling us is you want us to believe in one Nigeria so that you can continue to protect yourselves whilst the people are oppressed. That is your one Nigeria for you. And it is such a shame that those of us, many of our southern leaders have got a lot of questions to answer. They have a lot of questions to answer because our people are being killed daily. The Fulanese who are from Futajalon are oppressing us in our own land. I've given evidence. I've showed evidence of Yorubas existing in Yoruba land for over 13,000 years. There is no mention anywhere of any Fulani in those records. That land is Yoruba land. And many of our southern leaders do not have the pride to stand up and speak for that and stand up for their people. That is such a shame. That is why we are asking them this question. If you as a southern leader feel that, oh, we should still believe in one Nigeria, demonstrate it by leaving all your security and walk around. We want you to go to those towns and villages where there's no light. Spend 2 weeks there. Spend 3 weeks there. Live the life they're living. Prove to us that Nigeria that you want us to be remaining is really safe. Prove it to us. Prove it to us. Don't come and preach lies to us. You are all preaching lies. In that contraption, any religion is all bunch of lies. They're talking about Islam. Oh, well, Islam is a peaceful religion. That's what the Gumi is saying. But that's the thing. I tell you all, Southerners, the Fulanese don't read the Quran. The Fulanese do not read the Quran. They are not interested in the Quran. The Quran is being used to trick you. When you hold the same book, you think you're reading it. Their interest is in furthering the aims of Usman Dan Fodio, who says that that land is theirs, that they will not stop till they get to the sea. Meanwhile, whilst you're busy reading that Quran or the Bible, these people are planning to take our land completely. And we must understand that in the world that we're living in, there is a statement that I want to make tonight. Somebody brought it to my attention. I won't mention the name. They made a statement to me today, sometime today. They said, in the world that we live in, there is something that is called might is right. You know what that means? There is something they call might is right. Might is right means that when you exercise power over people, even though it is unjust, even though the whole world can say it is unjust, because you have the power, you can get away with it. And that is what is about to happen unless we in the South wake up. That is what's about to happen. And what is sad about this is that those who now so-called possess the might, the Fulanese, they're not even from they're not Yorubas, they're not Middle Belt, they're not even Hausas, they're not even Igbos. They don't belong to our land. So somebody that is entirely foreign to us in our own land is lording it over us and killing us. And for the sake of a few crumbs, our so-called leaders, our so-called southern leaders are believing the lies told by the Fulani because they've given them a Quran. The Fulanis don't read. The Fulanis are only interested in grabbing the land in the south. Tafawa Balewa said that they will carry on with their conquest until they get to the sea. He said this in 1947. I have shared it. Let me say that again slowly. Tafawa Balewa, the former prime minister, before he was killed in 1947, he said that if the British were to leave, they will carry on their the southern conquest till they get to the sea. I want you to think about what that means. So when they are telling you to believe in a religion, it is being used to trick you. It is a fraud. It is a lie. We need to wake up. Please share this broadcast. Look at the president surrounding an army. Just look at that. Look at that. I want you to take that in. Look, people are going to play football. They play cricket and football. They kill. They don't. They make sure they're gonna put a thing around that so they cannot. So they will not be able to go and play football there. So they're protecting it. These are the kind of things we should have in our. We deserve this. We deserve to have things like this. That's a play area behind me that you see for children. They can climb. The Fulani government will never let you have that. Supporting One Nigeria is to support the oppression of Southerners. Supporting One Nigeria is to support the continued oppression of Southerners. I call on Middle Belt, I call on Biafrans, I call on Yorubas, I call on all the three of us to work together. Let's support the stay-at-home plan of Nnamdi Kanu. Let's see how we can spread that. Let's see how we can put that. This is enough. With the killings that are going on, it's so heartbreaking. Many of us who are abroad, we are not sleeping. I'm not interested in blaming, in calling people names. But what I am saying to you, I call on all of those pastors, and I leave none of them out. Adeboye, Oyedepo, whatever they call, all of them. Sulaiman, all of them. Tell them that if they so believe in One Nigeria, tell them to leave their security at home and walk around without security. And let's see if all of this they're saying, if all their belief in One Nigeria is true. They need to demonstrate it by their own actions, because they are telling us to pray for One Nigeria. And One Nigeria is killing Southerners. But they don't say anything about the killings. They say nothing about the killings. They say nothing about the killings of Southerners by Fulani terrorists. Fulani terrorists that the government is supporting. The government is never aware that the Fulani terrorists are killing us. And we are saying we need to come together, Middle Belt, Biafrans and Yorubas, come together and make sure that any Fulani terrorists we arrest in our forest, we deal with, and then we send them to Futajalon. We send them to Futajalon. Since the government says they are incapable of doing it, we have the right to self-defense. Self-defense is not a crime. In the UN Charter, everyone has a right to life, which means you have the right to defend your life. And that means that anybody that tries to take it, you have the right to defend that life. That is a message we need to tell all our people. You have a right to defend your life. That is the message. It's definite that war is coming is no longer in question. Look, Nina said it. Please sign the Nina's forms as well. Sign as many as we can. Keep signing. Nina's, we're having the UN meeting outside and having a rally on the 14th and 15th of September. There will be a program we'll be doing this evening about that. We'll stream it from about 11 o'clock this evening. I'll be streaming it live on Citizen Oduduwa TV Radio, Citizen AY on Facebook, and maybe on YouTube. It will be on Oduduwa TV Radio. But we'll try and we'll restream it again on Citizen AY as well later on. But what I want us all to know is this: what we are facing is oppression in our own land by Fulanis who come from Futajalon. Usman Dan Fodio believed the land is that land for them to take and take to the until they will not stop until they get to the sea, to dip their Quran in the sea. They don't believe in the Quran. Go and look at all of those clerics. All they always start off with. They never start off. Go and look at every cleric. They never start off with Muhammad. Do you know why? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. They will never start off with Muhammad. Because if they did, that means that they will stop the killings. They always start their speeches, they will find a way to put in Usman Dan Fodio. You know why they put in Usman Dan Fodio? Look at that. Let me show you. Look at that. Look at that. You see? Just look. I'm showing you how, just look at that. They put in the mark for look. That's how things work. In a society where things function. Look. That was you just saw it happening in front of me now. That's for the cricket ground. So they circle it so that nobody will go in there and play. And it's the map where when the score runs, once it goes past that yellow line, that white line, it means that the person has got 6. Look, I'm showing you how life can be. The life we're living now, we're living like slaves in our own land. And those who are the slave masters are using our own leaders to control and enslave us in our land. And I'm urging you to wake up. War is at hand. Nina said, and I quote, to date, 350,000 people have been killed, slaughtered by Fulani terrorists, Boko Haram, Miyetti Allah, ISWAP. 350,000 people, mostly Southerners. 300,000 of them are refugees all around the world. Yes, 300,000 are refugees around the world. 300,000 Yorubas, Biafrans, Middle Belt around the world. One more thing. 4 million people inside contraption Nigeria are displaced by the Fulani terrorists who are killing and taking our land. Tiv land, they're taking land. Middle Belt, all over Middle Belt, they're taking land. In the south, they're trying to, in southwest, southeast, they're trying to do the same thing. The writing is on the wall for us. We need to stand up to these people. We must stand and defend our right to life. This is not something that anybody can do for us. We must use, by any means necessary, we must protect our lives. By any means necessary, we must protect our lives. I'm sharing this broadcast on here. Please share the broadcast, share it far and wide. We are calling on all of those pastors, Oyedepo, Adeboye, Sulaiman, you name them. Tell them to prove to us if they're still asking us, Bakari, to tell us to believe in Tunde Bakari, to tell us to believe in one Nigeria. Tell them to walk around without their own security. Tell them to go walking around without any security, and let them see how safe that Nigeria is. Tell them to not have, tell them if they should prove it to us. And it is not, we do not, when they do this, they should not, their security should be nowhere inside. The security should be sent home. They should go around, spend a week without security, and let us see how safe that Nigeria that they want us to believe is. Let us see. Like I said, they are very quick to talk about Jesus and everything else. It's a story, and I call it a story. I'm entitled, I'm on my platform, I call it a story. I don't believe any of it, but that's another thing. That story, in the story, he is supposed to be a man of the people, walking among his people. Every single pastor that you're talking about, they are not men of the people. They are walking ahead of the people. They are walking separate from the people. They protect themselves. They cocoon themselves from what the people are facing. They protect themselves, and they keep telling the people to follow them. It's trickery. It is pure trickery. And we need to call it out like it is. It is, if you are going to tell people to use religion to trick them, then prove to them that it is a safe place, that the Nigeria you're talking about is safe. You start walking around. You start walking around, and let us see it. Let us see. So I wanted to state that. I may join some broadcast later on. I may come back later on. I hope you're watching this. Please, when you get this broadcast, share it. And I want to thank the 6 of you who've joined, and I've got the 6 thumbs up. That's brilliant. Continue to give us the thumbs up. Continue to share this broadcast. Share it far and wide. I'll be come back later on. We'll do a live, some sort of broadcast. But I came out and I was going to go somewhere, and I suddenly thought I wanted to show you the surroundings. The surroundings are very important. This is what, when we talk about Yoruba Nation, this is the type of surroundings we want to talk about. Look at the people there. They're sitting down safe. They're sitting down safe. Those of you telling us to believe in one Nigeria, Can our people sit down safely like this without the threat of Fulani terrorists? Can our people sit down safe? So when you are telling us to believe in one Nigeria, you are telling us to believe in it, to line your pockets, and to believe in it despite the people being killed. Those of you telling us to believe in one Nigeria, particularly southern pastors, you're telling us to believe in one Nigeria. You're telling us to believe in it despite the fact that we are being killed on a daily basis, and you've said nothing. If you cannot talk about the fact that people are being killed in that contraption called Nigeria, then you have no business preaching. Let me tell you again. You're right. If you cannot talk about the fact that people are being killed daily and take steps to tell people to protect themselves wherever they are, then you have no business being a pastor or an imam. If all you are going to do is tell them to believe in one Nigeria, despite they are being killed, without offering solutions as to how they're going to be to survive, how they can protect themselves, then you are leaving the people open to attack at the hands of those Fulani terrorists who do not believe in any religion. That is what you are doing. You are making the people vulnerable to attack, to believe in your lies, where you will have a gun, you can protect your family, you can take a plane and fly out when it goes wrong, but they are stuck there and they will die there whilst you are telling them to believe in one Nigeria. These are the plain facts. These are the facts that we're talking about. So every single pastor, every single imam in contraption Nigeria, in the south, telling people to believe in one Nigeria, demonstrate it. Stop walking around. Be like the Jesus that you like to talk about. Be a man of the people. Walk around them with no security around you. Walk among the people. Go into their eat the same food they're eating. Sleep in the same house with no light, the same road. Don't take the ones that use their money, because let's be frank, you have used the people's money to make your life better. All you pastors and imams in the south, you have used the money that the people gave you for the church to improve your life at their expense. And now you are telling them to trust your judgment when they are being killed daily, which you say nothing about. You don't tell them. How many of you in the church are telling them, people, defend yourself? You have the right. How many of you, how many pastors are saying to people, defend yourself? How many? But you can't say that. You know why? Because when you say that, the power that you've been using, by the power of God, by the power of the Almighty, I will it, I command it. Anybody that tries to kill you, they will die with fire. Thunder will kill them. All of that. The thunder is not killing Fulani terrorists at the minute. I just want to point that out. Pastor Oyedepo, Pastor Adeboye, Sulaiman, and all of you all, and Pastor Bakari, your strong fire, by the mighty name of Jesus, I cast the spirit, that the evil that you put, all of that. Yes, all of those things, they are all talk. They are all talk. Our people are dying every day. We are not seeing your action. You are protecting yourself and those close to you. And the people you are telling to believe in the one Nigeria, they are being killed. We're not seeing you taking any collective action. We're not seeing you on the pulpit telling them, defend yourself. This is not the time to start talking about your religion or your prophets. The people will be killed off. And I'm telling you, this is a news flash for all of you southern pastors. When they make it an emirate, your church will no longer exist. Yes, that's what's coming. The minute they make it an emirate, your church will cease to exist in the southern part of contraption Nigeria. The minute they make it an emirate. But that is what you're not telling the people. And I've got pictures that people have sent to me that any minute now, contraption Nigeria, if we do not speak up, will be turned into an emirate. An emirate, a sultanate, a full and a Islamic emirate, which means that you cannot practice any other religion but Islam. That is what, and they will use that to take your land. They don't care about it. They don't practice their religion. Do you think the Fulanis practice religion? They use it as a tool to take your land. So whilst you are telling people to believe in these lies, have you thought about what's going to happen once it becomes a sultanate, an emirate? Have you, Pastor Adeboye, Pastor Oyedepo, have you thought about that? Have you thought about that? I suggest you have a think about that. And I suggest you start telling the people the honest truth. If you do, even you know that the game is up for one Nigeria. One Nigeria is killing Southerners. The longer we support one Nigeria, the more millions of Southerners will be killed. And we are telling Southerners you have the right to protect your life. That is the message you should be saying on your pulpit or on your whatever you want to do it. That is the message. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop here for now. It's getting dark now. You can see, these guys are, there's light. Look, over there, you can see, there's light. In the evening, you can go out. I'm going to go home now. And, I just came out here because it's warm and everything. But I wanted to talk to you. I'm in my wheelchair, in my scooter. I get around with that because it's, and I'm going to head home now. But, I wanted to just come out and show you. It takes me a while to get there, but, it's good. But I'm telling you, stop. Those of you pastors telling us to believe in one Nigeria. Yes, those of you. I'm telling you, once the Sultanate comes, your congregation, your churches, the homes you have, it will all go to the Emirates. You will not be allowed to practice the religion of Christianity in the Emirates. Plain fact, they've said this. This is what Babangida put in motion all the way back in 1989. I keep telling you. So pastors, I've told senior advocates of Nigeria, they will not accept Western education. If they don't accept Western education, senior advocate of Nigeria qualifications is useless. If they don't once they don't accept any other religion but Islam, you being a pastor will be rendered useless in that contraption Nigeria if it remains Nigeria and they take it over. That is what's going to happen. So you better start telling your congregation the facts so that they can defend and protect themselves and have Yoruba nation, Biafra nation, Middle Belt. We must go our separate ways. These people have lied to us. The Fulanis come from Futajalon. Start telling your congregation the facts. Tell them that the Fulanis who are killing us, coming for our land, they come from Futajalon. If you really mean well for the citizens, the people who you've been preaching lies to, now you start showing, you better start doing it now. Because you will need them. The people who you've lied to, you need to wake them up quickly. Your job is to wake them up so they can defend themselves so that we can have Yoruba nation, Biafra nation, Middle. If you do not do that, your churches will be wiped away. It will become an emirate. Look at what is happening in Afghanistan. If you think I am lying, look at what is happening in Afghanistan. If you think I am lying, I will do this broadcast until it gets dark. I've seen a few people join me now and then, but look at what I'm telling you. If you think what I'm saying is a lie, look at what is happening in Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, they've taken over the entire place, and there is a major disaster. They are killing people, and that is what is coming. So the pastors, you owe it to those you've lied to for all these years to believe in Jesus Christ, to believe in the power of praying alone, to believe in just praying alone. You owe it to them now to get them to wake up and defend their lives. Because now, these people, they are in our forest. They will soon be coming into your churches. Every single, they are doing it already. In the north, the churches are being burnt. People are being killed. And it's already in Middle Belt. They're doing the same thing. They burn churches, they kill people, they rape women. Start telling your congregation the truth. You say you speak truth. You say that you believe in the truth, that Jesus is the way and all of that. Now we are calling on you to now speak the truth. Tell the people to protect themselves from your pulpit. Because people are being killed in the south every day. People are being killed in the south every day. For how long are you going to wait? Once they make it an emirate, your land, your church land, is no longer yours. So you may say you have money. You may say you're rich. But don't forget, that paper money, they can change interest rate overnight and you become a poor man. What you should really be doing is protecting the people who you've tricked for all these years. You have tricked our people. Those of you pastors, you've lied to people to believe in one Nigeria, to believe in God saving them, God coming, a miracle coming from. There's no miracle coming. The only people that will save themselves are themselves. The only miracle that will have is the people waking up and saving themselves. When they pray, they can pray. But behind, I showed you a picture of a priest blessing guns in Russia. Prayer alone will not do it. Start telling the people the truth. Prayer alone can never save anybody. You are just wasting your breath. If you do not have the means to protect you, you can pray all you like. Those who are going to kill you will kill you and they will get away with it. You know why? Because his might is right. It is time we tell our people the truth. I am calling on all the pastors. Adeboye, Oyedepo, Sulaiman, Bakari, I am calling on you. Tell the people the truth. War is upon us already. The Fulanis have encircled us in our own land. It is time we woke up. It is time we address the facts. This lying to ourselves. You can believe in whatever religion you want to believe in. But to tell the people to believe in only that religion and not protect themselves it means that you're leaving them open. The Fulani government, they prevent Southerners from having guns. And they're buying with our own money, AK-47, to give to Fulanis. Did you hear me? Whilst you are praying, telling people to pray, our government is buying, using the money from our south, from our oil, to buy guns to give to Fulani terrorists to kill us. And they never arrest a single one of them. And I have not heard of any of you address that and tell people because they are not giving us guns, we must protect ourselves. Instead, you tell them to pray. This is beyond prayer. They can pray if they want. But if they don't have something to protect themselves, that prayer is a waste of time. And it is time we address those facts. And I'm here to state to you, and share this broadcast. Tell people, tell all the pastors, they must tell the truth. Pastors, tell the truth to your congregation. You must tell the truth to your congregation. You must tell the truth. It's getting dark now. You can see it's getting dark here. People are going to make. I'm going to make my way home, and I will use my thing soon. But I'm telling you, time is short. Time is short. I am telling you. Just keep. I want you to look around again. Look at this. Look at that. See, people are sitting down. There's light. Do you have this kind of surroundings? Do you have this kind of surroundings? Do you have this kind of surroundings in contrast to Nigeria right now? Where do you have 24-hour light? Benin has light. They at some point they were actually getting supply by our own government. But our people are in darkness. So when you're preaching to people, what are you preaching about? The kingdom of heaven. What about their life here? Is it for you to pray, for them to pray so that they can continue to give you money and live in penury and die for you to live a good life? Is that not a curse that you're raining on yourselves? Is that not all of you pastors? Is this not a curse that you're raining upon yourselves when you're about to leave this earth? Because the people you're meant to be helping, you are living impoverished. You are taking everything they want, they have. You're not helping them. I don't see any pastor building, making sure that the communities that they have the churches, that they have light, not just in their church, but in all of the community. I don't see any pastor making sure that all of the community, they have good roads. I don't see any church or any Islamic mosque making sure that if if there is no good roads, no water, no light, no school, no bridges for the people, they make sure they put pressure on the government or they build it for the whole community. All you do is put the benefit only in your church or in your mosque. And those who come there are the ones who are going to benefit. When you talk about Jesus Christ, the story, and I call it a story, or Muhammad, when you talk about that, what they did in the story was to help the people. Let me ask you a question. Do you really believe that you're helping the people? And if so, tell me how you are helping them. Are you helping them to get a better life, or are you putting them deeper into the falsehood to believe that by prayer alone is all they must do, and depend on those and depend on your lies? And when the push comes to shove, you are not there. Because right now, push has come to shove. And none of you pastors are there for the people. None of you imams are there for the people. None of you. Zero. Zero. I urge everybody in the South, please, you have the right to defend your life. Get in your communities, in every community, get together, protect your life. Protect your life. Defend yourself. You have the right to defend yourself. The government was buying guns, to giving Fulanis guns to come and kill you. And they prevent us. And those of us that even have the old guns, they were taking it away. They are making us vulnerable to be killed by the Fulani terrorists. And yet the pastors, the imams, the southern pastors, southern imams have said nothing about this. They have not addressed it. The people they are killing, they are going to be in your congregation. The people they are killing, they are in your mosque. But you say nothing. And you say that your religion is most important. So what is important? The lives of the people or the religion? You tell me. Imams and pastors, what is important? Is it the lives of the people who are being killed or your religion? You decide. I don't know anything. I'm not an expert. You are the expert in religion. But I'm asking you, what is important? The lives of the people who you preach to every day, or your religion? It's your call. It's your call. So I'm saying this now. I'm going to round it up by saying, please, the woman who the woman who accepted to be an ambassador for you for Miyetti Allah, she has completely ignored what is happening to Lady K. As we speak, Lady K has not been released. She's been beaten up. Who knows? She may even be raped daily. But here you are supporting the very people who are oppressing her. That's a very misguided way of doing things, and it's very unfortunate. So, and also, we had Gumi having the guts to go to Igboho town and talk about religion. I keep telling you all, my Muslim brothers, Yoruba Muslim brothers, I love you all. But I'm going to tell you this again. The Fulanis don't read the Quran. They're not interested in the Quran. They know we will read it. Yorubas know the Quran inside out. They can quote verses. The Fulanis don't. But they take key points. They always start their talk about Usman Dan Fodio. Then they bring in Muhammad. Then they bring in. They always do it. Go and check. They always talk about Usman Dan Fodio first, then bring in Muhammad, then talk about blasphemy for Muhammad, because they want to make people in the south, in the north, to believe that Muhammad has blessed them to take the land from us in the south. But they never tell us in the south. That is what is happening. So when they come with the religion, it is to trick you. I said it again. Tafawa Balewa said that they will carry on with their conquest till they get to the sea. Tafawa Balewa said it in 1947. You can quote me. If you doubt me, I've given information about that and I will put it out again. We need to wake up. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. But today, it's getting dark now. I thank you all for watching with me. Please share this broadcast. Very, very important. We'll be back later on. We will talk some more. I will do some more broadcast later on. Thanks for those of you, and I want to thank every single one that's given us a thumbs up. Please, every time when you watch this broadcast, give us a thumbs up. When you're watching now or later, give us a thumbs up. Hit the notification button, give us, and share it. So Of course, subscribe. Subscribe, hit notification button, give us the thumbs up. You know, that way the broadcast reach more. The more thumbs up we get, the more we are able to reach more people, the more the broadcast will have. Because right now, this is the fastest way we can make our people aware, alert to the danger coming. You have to help yourself where you are. Help is not coming from anywhere. I'm saying this again. Southerners, you have to help yourself where you are. Help is not coming. Your community is your biggest protection. Your community is your biggest protection. Your community is your biggest protection. Get together. The churches will not do it for you, as you've seen. The mosque will not do it for you, as you've seen. The community is your biggest protection. When you get together and you plan, you can save yourselves and you can slow down this threat. You can slow it down. But time is short. We need to begin to work together, spread this message. Spread this message. Very, 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 very important. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I thank you all. I thank the 6 of you who are watching, and it's getting dark now, but I'm going to round up now. I'll come back. I'll be back later on. Thanks for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you.